Hey, you guys. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and this is the Shella D. Bridgman Show. Now, I don't know if you just heard that pause and me take a deep breath because when I was starting this, I had the music going and then it cut off. So I was expecting to have that. And you hear him. I asked him very nicely if he would let me make the video. And he is doing this. He's doing this. He doesn't want me. I told you he doesn't want me talking to you. But we're going to talk anyway. Okay. So he just went pottied and everything. And he's just making the decision to be this way. But okay, he stopped. Okay. All right. So hey y'all. This is my Monday for work. So I'm getting started a little early because this is not the way I usually record. So I have to make some adjustments, and then it's helping me because I want to be on time. Not I want to be, but I'm going to be on time for work. I'm going to be early for work. And so checking in with you guys. I feel good that these glasses on. I feel good that I'm focused, and this is like I said, we're just going to walk this thing out. We're going to do this through the end of October, and we're doing this personal challenge, and whatever growth that you see that you make, that's what we're taking. You know what I'm saying? The basics are the things that I said, but this is what it's really about, and I am working my life around these videos. This is what is the most important thing for me right now. I could have done some running around this weekend, and I didn't do it because I wanted to save my energy for this. That one video, all I kept saying was, "Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired," and that's not who I want to be for you. So I want to be able to put myself together, put my thoughts together, and have something to present to you that makes sense. And all I'm thinking about is, and not that all I'm thinking about is how tired I am. So, so here we are. This is day number 5. And when I get a chance, I'll upload the one I was able to do it. Because what it is I've been using my laptop. So everything is there. The music. You see this? See what? He's literally barking. Stop it. He's literally barking. You see how far come on now. You guys, you got to see this. You got to see this. A dog is barking in the background because he is trying to keep me from doing something as simple as talking. Okay, you gotta see how things can really try to keep you from accomplishing what you want to do. You got to see this. This is what this is about. Like I said, it's not about that other stuff, because I'm doing that with I'm getting that done. The hardest thing is this: to be mentally available for it. To be able to make the adjustments with the technical part of being able to get this done. I'm not the video lady. It takes me to take a picture on my phone. This is a new phone, but I have a phone at work too, and to be able to even pick up a text or make a text, it takes me a minute to figure out where the little logo thing is, or emblem, or whatever. Icon, that's what you call it. It takes me a minute to figure that out. It's like, oh my goodness. And it's different from the phone that I have, and the phone I have is new, and all of that is something for me. I don't even know how to scan on my phone. As I flip through, I see there, it says scan, and if I go somewhere and they say scan, I'm like, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the technical lady. Everything that I've done on my own. I've had to figure it out. I was looking on this YouTube thing to see, and I don't see, it looks different on my phone. So that's what it is. I'm using my phone. and it looks different on my phone than it does on my laptop. And I may be able to get to my laptop tomorrow, but this is me just, making do. And what was I saying? Yeah, so everything, it even looks, I had to figure out how to do and upload the video on my phone. So that's what took the hours, how to make a video, how to upload it on my phone, because I've been using my laptop. So, and I was trying to use the music, and the company where I have the music, I had to go back to that because it's not on my phone, whereas on my computer, it's saved as a file on my computer, and then I just have it open during the time, I have it running during the time that I make my recording and everything, and then it's saved, and then I upload it. You know what I'm saying? So, it is an operation. But I had to figure out how to do everything on my phone. Look, trying to get some light on the scene. That looks good, girl. See, this is how I walk around as Shella Bridgman. Shella D. This is how I walk around as me. Because this looks good what I'm looking at. It looks good. Child, if you know that in the back it's a garbage bag. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Huh. I'm getting it done. And look, he started gnawing on the cage, making this noise. This is where confidence comes from, is doing something with all that you have, with no encouragement. Nobody knows that I'm doing this. No, not one person that I know that knows me knows that I'm doing this. And it's so funny because at work, I don't talk to people. I don't tell people what I'm working on. I don't tell people what I've done. And so you would think that, no, I'm not. It's just that, that's what I'm saying. This is my work, to share it with you. Not just people that just want to be in your business. And that's not how I value my life. I value my life as the story that it is. I value my life as the journey that it is. The lessons that I've learned. The lessons that have come with everything that I've been through. And I believe that has been for a reason, and to share it with you. Not just to talk to people because they want to know who you are. That's not who I am. That's not who... Stop it. He is literally gnawing on this cage. And he's doing it because I'm talking to you. Because I'm telling you, as soon as I get off, he'll stop. Yeah, so that's what it's about. I don't... All of what I've been through, my story, I don't share that with strangers. I just don't. And because I believe that this is what it's been for. To do this, to put it out there as what the people... You hear him? I'm sorry, he's coughing like he swallowed something. I'm telling you, child. And there's nothing in there but him and a bone and some little hard food. And to try to keep him quiet, I gave him his little toy that's supposed to only be for him in my lap, so he chews on that instead of my hand. But yeah. So this is what I believe all the stuff that I've experienced has been for. Me starting teaching, me stopping teaching. Look, my little marriage, my little 30-minute marriage, and what I learned from that, and all of it. So here I am. This is you're seeing the example. You're seeing what I'm talking about. I come from the generation of, do as I say. Do as I say, not as I do. And this is it. I am walking this out. I'm saying you need to be consistent. You know what I mean? Consistency. And I'm being consistent. I am being consistent with this. This is my work. This is the change in my life. This is the change in the direction. This is what I want. This is what I'm going after. If people can make videos about frying chicken and making biscuits and not to sound what do people say, sarcastic. You know the little 12-year-old when I was teaching, she called Miss Bridgman, are you being sarcastic? And since then I try not to be that. But I'm just saying that in this time, for such a time as this, my brother, my older brother, I have two older brothers and the one next to me, we went out on, let me see, with this online stuff, I try not to share too much. I'll just say the Midway. We went out on the Midway because it was his birthday, and I was saying to him, we're just talking to him about how things are, all the development with the internet and stuff, and because we were talking about, just how things are now. But what I was saying to him is that, isn't it interesting that there's some people that they're older and they're saying, oh, I remember we didn't have TV, and it's like, okay, but we're old enough but young enough. Old enough that we were, when I was in school, I can't tell you guys my age, but we didn't have the internet and stuff. We didn't have computers and stuff like that. And so actually we did, like at the end we had computers. He said when he was in school they didn't have computers. So, but I'm saying to be old enough but young enough. Old enough to remember that, but young enough to be here taking advantage of this. If people can use it to, there's this lady that I follow online, an older lady. She's in her 70s, but she looks really good. And she, during the pandemic, people didn't know how to cook. Some just, it's not like how it used to be where, you hang in the kitchen with your mother and you learn how to cook. So a lot of people didn't know how to cook. And so this lady, she's in her 70s, and she hit it big in the pandemic, making cookbooks and stuff now because she taught people how to cook. She taught people how to make biscuits and gravy, and she's in the South, in Arkansas or Alabama, one of the A's. And she taught people how to make stuff, and like that's what I try to tell people. That's what I'm saying. This is how this is useful to me, because I'm the person that's constantly stopping people on the job and telling them you can do this and you can do that, because people don't realize the value of what they have. And you think, I make biscuits every Sunday or all the time, or it's just how I grew up. This is just something that I know. When there's a need for that. What's her name? Julia Child. She became a household name from teaching people how to cook. There's value in everything, in every gift that you have, in everything that you know how to do. But the generation that I come from, we don't see it like that. We see it like, this is who I am, this is what I do. We don't see, but now in this day and time, we now have the internet, and you use it to showcase what your gift is. There are people teaching people online how to play piano, how to play guitar, how to, whatever. There are people online teaching people how to do stuff. And you can share with people in Japan, because this is what we have now. This is what we can do. So that's what I'm saying, is that this is my work. It's not the other stuff. Okay, I'm doing it. Me and the complaining and stuff. I just hear myself more, but I still look at stuff with a little critical eye. That's who I am. I'm making my adjustments. I want to be a good person. I want to be a better person, but this is my work. You can hear the difference. You can hear the energy behind what I'm saying. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I can do it. I'm grateful that I woke up when I did. And yes, it was 8 years. It was 8 years since I made that first video. 8 years. 8 years. But that's what I'm saying. I was so tired I couldn't get my thoughts straight. I'm talking about 8 months, 8 years. You can see on the timeline on this what I've changed it to is the Shella D. Bridgman show, is that it was 8 years ago when I made that first video. And now here I am, finally picking it up and figuring it out. Life, all kinds of things have happened in between then and now. And, and here I am doing it. This is my job. This is my job. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm committed to. It's talking to you every day, about whatever is on my heart. And I had been wanting to do that. I remember I met this guy, the security guard in the library, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to do a daily thing, because I actually have, I started a podcast, made a few entries and quit. You know what I mean? And I was like, but I didn't know what to talk about. I knew that it was, they said, what is your brand? My brand is to be authentic. My brand is to be a truth teller. And I knew, and I talked to him, and I was like, yeah, I want to talk to the people, and I want to tell them, about my life and that sort of thing. But the stuff I was going through, I was like, I can't tell them that, right? Because you have jobs and stuff, and I still teach sometimes and everything. You don't, certain stuff you don't want to tell. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell everything online. And so, I said something to him, and he's like, wow, that, it sounded good what I said to him about what I could talk about. And so that was a year ago when I had that conversation with him. But you see how long I've been trying to do this thing, how long I've been trying to do it. And now I'm just doing it. And that's what I'm saying. Whatever, if you know what you want to do, just do it. Just do it. I was looking at my profile here on the YouTube. Boy, that looks good. Look at that. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm so proud of that you can just see the little bright picture. Child with a garbage bag behind it. Do what you can. Do what you can with what you have. What was I saying? Yeah, I was trying to see into the profile, and so you don't have my website information. And yeah, that's where everything is. Everything that I've been working on, everything that I've done it's on my website, and the website is ShellaDBridgman.com. So that's my website. And yeah, I'm so glad that I can see. And, because like I said, stuff gets on my nerves. Child going to the store, one too many times, the people get on my nerves and stuff. So I haven't done certain things because I wanted to have the energy to be able to sit and talk to you. And I'm getting it done. I'm so happy. And so here I am, and here you are. And I'm not even trying to figure out what to say. I'm just sharing my heart with you. And my heart is to encourage you to do what you're supposed to do. Whatever it is. This is me making little videos. Child, if people can make videos dancing to popular songs. I saw the man making videos hula hooping. The man was my age, a very much grown man, dancing to, like different songs with a hula hoop. Child, no judgment. What they say, no shade, no judgment. But if people can do that, I can do this. I can share my heart with you with the intention of inspiring you and encouraging you to move forward and pursue the life that you want to have. Okay? During the pandemic, people didn't want to go back to their jobs. They didn't want to go back to stuff because, it changed some people's lives. They were able to see things differently. I drive around town, and people have gone out of business. Other people have opened up. You know what I mean? It's like things that really changed our lives. It really did. It helped us to see something a little differently, So anyhow, I'm not gonna just keep going and rambling on. I don't think I'm rambling on. See that I'm not gonna insult myself like that. And you know what I do too is I listen to. I don't listen to anything before I upload it. I just do it and upload it, and then later when I have the time, I go back and listen to it to say, okay, what did it sound like? And I'm pleased. I'm pleased. It's what I want it to be. Like I said, that one time I heard myself that I kept saying that I was tired, but everything that I have, I look at it as if I'm, somebody else. And when I listen to, I'm outside, literally outside. When I listen to the videos, they actually relax me. That music and stuff, it relaxes me. And so, again, I'm doing what I intend to do. That's my intention. I don't know where you work. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're in the middle of. I don't know what your life looks like, but I want you to have a place to come to make a connection and just feel a little uplifted, whatever that looks like on that day. I'm not really in the news. I'm not, I kind of live under a rock, but and the other thing too, I listen to, like I was saying, I listen to 50 Cent, and I listen, not the music, but the, whatever he does online. And I look at everything through the lens of what can I learn from it. And I heard someone say they talked about something that Prince recorded. They talked about his process and like what his career went through, and how he started, he had his own studio. He started out with the label and and then he got his own studio, and then he started, just doing everything. He'd go play this instrument, he did everything by himself. And the person said that he oftentimes he didn't want to do 2 takes, even though one take may have had a mistake on it, but he would rather to keep it the way it was with the mistake, because it had the emotion there. And that's where I'm at. I heard the same thing about, is it Clint Eastwood? And that Morgan Freeman said the reason why he liked to work with Clint Eastwood as a director, because he don't have you taking 50 million thousand takes from 50 million thousand angles. He knew what he wanted and he did it. I'm speaking past tense. That he knows what he wants and he does it, and that's it. And so that's the approach that I'm taking for this. I'm not trying to create, like I said, this is not coming from a place of perfectionism. This content is based on authenticity, and the intent is to encourage and inspire. And I'm walking it out. The fact that the last time I did something was 8 years ago, and now I'm doing it every day. The fact that I, started a podcast, and I did a few little entries, and then everything is still up there, but I haven't done anything else. You're seeing me walk this out, and I tell you, I believe on the other side of this, before the end of October. Come on now. Ooh, Lord, I get emotional. Before the end of October. This is gonna change my life. It's gonna change my life. Okay? Be true to yourself. Be who you are. Be who you are. Be proud of that. If it's something you don't like about yourself, make the change. I'm so proud of myself sitting here making this little video with this is my business card, by the way. That's what the picture is. My business card is, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I've been working on this for years. Got my little business cards. This is one side of the business card. So the business card is the cover of my book. And this is the only thing you see. I'm not for you sitting here looking at me. That's not what we're doing. So this is why I use pictures, because I'm that's not what we're doing. You're not gonna sit here looking at me. Maybe we'll meet one day. When we meet, then you'll see. But for now, this is it. This is what we got. So yeah, but that's why I'm not doing editing. We're not doing editing. We're not doing all that. I was just trying to find a way to get a video. I wish I'd had that little music. I think it makes a difference, but we're okay. I was trying to find a way to make a video and get it out to you, and we're doing that. You've seen me do it in spite of the dog barking at me and everything else. So, like what did it say? I can show you better than I can tell you. And this is me showing you. This is me trying to do something that I really want to do, and the dog was barking and everything. You know. So here we are. I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and now get moving and start getting ready. I think I'm going to do my laundry before work, and now I can get moving. And thanks so much, you guys, for being here with me. Look, I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can feel you. I know you're there. And I love you. I'm wishing you all the best. I hope that one day somebody will tell me, yeah, I needed to do this, and then I went ahead and I was inspired to go ahead and do it. You know, some people are. I have a cousin. She bakes cakes, and you know what I mean. It's like everyone has their gift. I mean, Sarah Lee came from somewhere. All of that stuff that's a business, it came from somewhere. Child, I mean, but look, even we came in my generation, well, now in my lifetime, we came up with the Uber and stuff. You know, you can have an idea. What is it? The best ideas are the ones that have never been done before. So don't think just because no one else is doing it that it's crazy or it's a bad idea. That probably means that you're supposed to do it because nobody else is doing it. But on the other side of that, just because somebody else is doing it doesn't mean you're not supposed to. Because just like people say, you know, you got Burger King, you got McDonald's, and you got the In-N-Out. You got everybody making a hamburger, and everybody makes a different profit because of their different recipe. It's all different. So don't let any of that discourage you from doing what you're supposed to do. But in this day and time, you really can make a living with your gift. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the online. Because child, look at this boy. Am I criticizing? This is a teenager. His mother's picking him up from playing the basketball, and he's limping. He enjoyed himself. So, anyway, I love you guys. Thank you. And I hope you get something out of this. Take this and put it in your pocket. And, you know, use it when you need it. And like I said, I can show you better than I can tell you. I can tell you to hang in there. I can tell you you're going to have challenges. I can tell you that you can do it. But you're looking at me doing it. I got a business card. I got a business card and a garbage bag and a cell phone and a whiny dog. Okay? And I'm connecting with you and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, and you just watch. You watch. By the time the end of October hits, there will be, how do you say, I believe by the time this challenge is over, the end of October, that I will see positive results from this. We will see positive results from this. Okay? This is no different than somebody, you know, showing you how they lost weight. I'm looking at the people, they bounced the ball and they let it just go into the parking lot. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're just tired now. But yeah, this is you seeing my journey, and that's what I'm saying. This is who I am. I don't just talk to my coworkers because it's none of their business. But I'm sharing it with you. You know? And see, look at him. Look. Okay. I'm almost finished. Okay. Look. Stop. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is no different from, someone chronicling their weight loss journey or whatever. This is, this is it. It's 2024. That's what we're doing. Okay? All right. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Blessings to you and your family, and the strength and the wisdom. Y'all pray for wisdom. Pray for wisdom and strength, and to have your mind right. Because I'm telling you, I heard the man say tomorrow Sunday. I heard him say that some people are living in battle fatigue. Child, when a dog grabs your gold bracelet, okay, and you got to be cool, right? Yeah, I heard him say that some people are living in battle fatigue, because you're under constant pressure, with the jobs, your kids, your family, some people taking care of their parents or whatever. Some people in a bad relationship. You want to change jobs. You want to go back to school. I didn't graduate from college until I was well grown. I was very much grown, and I paid for it myself, and I worked full time, and I did all of that. When I graduated from college, I graduated a couple times, and I paid for it too, myself, with no encouragement, no support, and both times that I graduated, both my parents passed. First time I was in school, in college, my mother, she died right when I started. She died right when I started. That caused a rift between me and my brothers. I didn't talk to them for 10 years because they were they were scheduling her funeral on a day when I could miss like one day of school or something. And yeah, so that happened as soon, put it like this, as soon as I started college, a month or two later, my mother died. Okay. I told you, when you're trying to do something will happen. And then when I continued on, went back to school to get another degree, it was in the first few months. It wasn't the first year or anything. My father died. And I had to take a test about, told you I'm outside. I had to take a test about death. And about, because that's what my area of study is. It's about, how we become who we are. And so there was a question about death. And they say that one of the hardest things to deal with about death, when you lose a person, is if it's sudden. And so it was sudden, but it wasn't sudden with him. It wasn't sudden because he had the cancer. Yeah, I say the cancer. So it wasn't sudden, but he had beat it, and it came back. It came back, and he didn't tell anybody. So this is look. You find out a person. Yeah, no, he's too close. You find out about a person. You learn about a person. So my father died. The cancer came back, and he didn't tell anybody. So this is what I'm saying. For him to stop it. For him to not tell anybody, right? And then he died on his job. My cousin identified his body because I'm from a small town. It took all these years for me to realize I'm actually from a small town. But my cousin, first cousin, is a bunch of us. He's retired now, but he was a police officer, and they called him to come and claim his body because of the last name. They knew that he had to know him, And so he went and claimed his body. But yeah, he died on his job. So that's what I'm saying about me. And come on now, come on, let's talk about it. That's what I mean about my expectations of stuff and where I come from. I come from a mother that, oh Lord, here it goes. I come from a mother that I saw her go to work sick, and she say that she was going because the people were counting on her. I come from a father dying on his job. He knew he was sick. He knew he was dying, and he was going to work every day. Child, he was a janitor, and somebody from his job came to his funeral and said, I knew when Mr. Bridgman was at work because everything was clean. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I come from, and that's the level of expectation that I have with stuff. That's where I come from. That's where I come from. And so, that's why people get on my nerves on these jobs because, ooh, that hurt. That's not nice. Yes, that's not nice. That's why I have the expectations that I do. That's where I come from. That's how I was raised. You do the best. It's not the kind of job, because my father cleaned up stuff. I've had jobs cleaning up stuff. It's not that, but you be the best. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do nothing. And a lot of places, a lot of people, they don't feel that way. And that's not a condemnation or nothing. It's just I'm the type of person that needs to have their own. I'm just that kind of person. And so here I am. This is my business. I'm giving you everything I got, and I'm doing the best I can. And trust and believe, I know something great is going to come from it. Let me get out of here because it's nighttime, and people start getting weird. I'm telling you, my spidey senses work. Okay, my spidey senses work. So okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being with me. And I'm looking at this picture. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of what I'm doing. I'm proud of myself. And this is where self-confidence comes from. People don't, child, I don't show anything. I don't try to make myself attractive in any way on my job because I don't want people to see me as that's who I think I am. So I cover everything up. I cover up my hair, my jewelry, and everything. And but this is where my confidence comes from because I know that in the middle of everything, and I'll tell you one day what happened to my computer. One day I'll tell you. I know the effort that I'm putting into getting this done. I know the strength that it's taking with the dog biting on me and doing this and that and doing this and that. I know what it's taking to I'm no spring chicken, as they say. I know what it's taking to pursue my dream. I know what it's taking to get this done with a business card and a garbage bag. That's where my confidence comes from. That's what helps me to stand up. I'm sorry, he just bit my hand hard. That's what helps me to stand up and be confident. And I don't care what you think because I know who I am. That's where it comes from. Because everybody can't do this. You just say, oh, it's not working, and you don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. Of everything that I've created. If you look on my website and see everything that I've created, I've done it under I've done it under duress. You know what I mean? I was in the middle of a crisis. I was in the middle of like way extreme, crazy circumstances, and I create every single thing that I did was under those circumstances. So that's where my confidence comes from. That but I learn from everybody. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the rap music. I don't I'm not into that kind of stuff. But I look to learn from everybody, and so yeah. But yeah, this is. Let me get this finished. And again, thank you so much, and I love you guys, and I wish I had the music, but hopefully it still is good. I know it is because I know it's from my heart, and I know my intention. And that's what people know. What do they say? Is it Maya Angelou? She says, the late great Maya Angelou, Dr. Maya Angelou. People they may not remember what you said but they remember how you made them feel. And I heard Deion Sanders say, because I don't curse, right? And I heard Deion Sanders say, he said, I don't cuss them out, because back in the day when you were a coach, you cuss the kids out and stuff like that. And he said, but nowadays, it's a new day and time, right? And he said, I don't do that. He said, but I sure make you feel like I did, right? And so I have this thing that I can really make you feel like I'm cussing you out. That's what my words is the gift and the curse. I can make you feel like I'm cussing you out, not without using not a one. Okay, so that's why I have to be careful. That's why, a lot of times at work and stuff, I just keep my mouth closed. Because what it say, if you don't have anything nice to say, because I don't want to tell you the truth. You don't need to know what I'm thinking. You don't want to know what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? I'm not there to change that organization. Do what you're doing. Count on me to do my part. Count on me to be there on time, to not miss work, and to do what I'm supposed to do and go home. That's all you need from me. You don't need to know how many dogs I got. You don't need to know that. You don't need to know about this guy here. Listen to him. Look at him. But the one quote that I really do live by her is, and this is facts. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. And I really, 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 really believe that. And so I don't want to hold you all night, but that's what makes me, I'm still working on my forgiveness. I am, because when you show me something, you really feel that. That's what you really feel. And when you do something crazy and I still have to have a relationship with you, I don't know. I'm walking that out. I'm walking it out. I'm not, how do you say, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. But my forgiveness, I don't know. I'm still working on that, because when you do something, especially when you fully grown, you're not a child. When you do something fully grown and you say something that could be against me on my job, you know what I'm saying? Or put me in jeopardy or something like that. When you do something and I know your intention is, I don't care how much pain you have, but I know I guess I can forgive you because you have the pain, but I don't know how to continue having an interaction with you when I know where you're coming from. When I know you're coming from a bad place. So yeah, when a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. And that's the truth. That's the truth. The brother that I said I spent his birthday with him, he taught me, my two older brothers, they're different. They're different. And he's the one, when we were younger, he taught me actions speak louder than words. And I live by that. Because a person can tell you anything, but it's what they do. It's what they show you. So anyhow, I could talk to you all night. This is a good one. And I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.